Apparently Meghan Markle was exhausting to work with on that recent Netflix show, With Love Meghan, or whatever. I can never remember which way round it is. You know, the one that apparently we're all going to be, well, absolutely enraptured with. Now, I'm not being unkind here when I say making television is not easy. You know, you look at things and you look back and think, gosh, I remember when I first went to Fox, and that's Fox News in New York, by the way, and I remember meeting Ronald Reagan Jr., who was hired as a reporter at the time. And you forget these things, and everybody thought because of the association and the love for his father that things would take off. And the show wasn't successful. So it's never, about necessarily the individual. It's about whether, the public like what you're delivering. And the bigger problem for Meghan and Harry, as we saw with the recent polo show, is the fact that clearly, the public don't relate to polo. I mean, but anybody, a commissioner inside television would go, no, this is not really what it's about. I told you recently about the demise of soaps, and that would have seemed improbable when you think back to what soaps were like, say, way back in the 80s. We all loved them, didn't we? Dallas Dynasty, all that sort of stuff. But times move on, and there lies your problem, you see. Now, of course, if you're Meghan Markle, you're just oblivious to this because, well, it's all about inviting family, friends, gardening tips and inspired by, colour and all that sort of stuff. And really, it's very difficult to make something brand new. I do kind of think that she missed a trick by not going down a particular route. And this is a route that apparently Netflix wanted her to go down, but she wasn't keen on doing it. Once it's confirmed, I'll let you know exactly what that was. But here's where it gets really difficult now for not just them, but for her. Let me explain. You're right. Thank you so much for your time today. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Lovely to have your company. Do tell everybody, if you will, or if you're kind enough, about the channel, if you think it's the sort of thing for them and they want to get involved. And as I often say, please be kind, respectful, and don't pick people up on spelling or anything like that. It doesn't matter. I don't care, so you shouldn't care. We all make mistakes. And you know what? I tell you what, I've got a new keyboard and it's a bit sharp now, you know what I mean? Oh, goodness, the mistakes. And you kind of think, oh, I wish I could have my old keyboard back. Nobody likes change, do they? Have you noticed? Have you found that though? Have you tried the other spelling thing as well? Grammarly. Well, that's all very well, but I just get the dictionary out. I don't know about you. I look at these things and I go, well, that doesn't look right. But when you look at something on a screen, it looks totally different, doesn't it, in the flesh? I know I'm gossiping, you're telling me off, aren't you? Let's get back to your royal story of the day. Now, this, as I say, is difficult for Netflix because they're now looking to see exactly how this is going to pan out. And let me tell you, the reviews online so far, I want to say reviews, just the trailer, are a very negative. Thousands of downers, what they call the up and the down thumb. And this really will give you an indication as to people, whether they want to watch it. Now, I will say lots of people will want to watch the first episode because they want to see whether it can be made fun of or indeed is it worth watching. And I don't mean that unkindly. The same thing happened with Meghan's Archetype podcast. Everybody, and then it's who are these people? It just doesn't work, does it? But more importantly now, Meghan is pushing the bosses of Netflix because she wants them to come out just ahead of the release of this particular new series. And as ever, we have to say allegedly, to confirm there will be a series 2. And behind this theory is that, well, her fans would feel assured that they've got backing and the fact that Netflix fully support her in this new venture that she's now moving ahead with. Now, one might say, of course, that, well, they didn't do that with Prince Harry, but apparently Meghan's is a safer bet, and with her big fan base who can't wait to read about her, click on her and all that sort of stuff, what would be the problem? So far, even right to the top bosses at Netflix are reluctant to, well, get involved and, in fact, confirm. But this is a battle that's now literally going on behind the scenes because Meghan is pushing hard. If you see this story leaked out, remember, it will be leaked out from someone close. Unless it's officially from Netflix, you get the picture. But either way, Meghan believes she's onto a winner. Now it's up to you to prove her right or wrong. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.